Kaikeyi at last said one thing. If you are not granting me the wishes that you promised to give me years back, I will commit suicide. That was the last straw. Dasharatha knew that Kaikeyi would do what she says. So, the news reached everywhere. The news came to Rama that he is not going to become the king the next day, but Bharatan will. That didn't make Rama sad, because he knew that he is an avatara and he has come to the mission and he has to do it. Nothing matters whether he is a king or whether he is a soldier or a saint, whatever that is. He has to do his mission, and he knew, especially because Narada had told him that such a situation will arise. So, actually, Rama was very happy. As if he was expecting such a news, he went to Kausalya, his mother, and said that, Mataji, I am going to the forest tomorrow. Kausalya was astonished. What? She said. You are going to the forest? Yes, said Rama. Tomorrow you are going to become the Yuvaraja, and you said that you are going to the forest. Oh, just for 14 years. 14 years in the forest. Why? What's the necessity? Then Rama told him everything about the wishes that Dasharathan gave to Kaikeyi, and now she is asking varams, and so it is fixed. Kausalya was very angry, and she said, why should you obey your father in this way? It is your life, you have to play with it. Why you allow an old king like Dasharatha, yes, he is your father, to dominate your life? Then Rama said, Mata and Pita are gods to us. We have 4 Vedas, Mata, Pita, Guru and Deva, and we are supposed to obey them. And my father is a person who gives much importance to his values, isn't it? So he will have to break the truth if he doesn't give the varams to Kaikeyi. Then Kausalya said, yes, I am also in the same stature to you. I am your mother. If father says you go to forest, I tell you, you stay here as the king. That was a dilemma for Rama, and at last Rama told so many things to Kausalya, and at the end pacified her and said that it is the duty of a real son to obey his father. More than that, Dasharathan is a king well known for his justice, truth. He is totally in tune with dharma in his life, and we can't allow him to break that. That will put Dasharatha in a very desperate position. I don't want, neither you want Dasharathan to be unhappy. It's only 14 years and it will pass very easily, and I will come back. Till that, let Bharatan rule. But Kausalya was not ready to accept it. After a long discussion, Kausalya said, okay, I have confidence in you, but please return immediately. After 14 years, return on that day itself. Then he said, sure. And then Sita came. Sita said, what is happening here? I was getting ready for your Abhishekam, and people said that it is Bharatan who is going to have the Abhishekam and not you. Rama said, yes, my dear wife, I have to serve dharma, so I want to do it. I should go. Then she said something which is astonishing. For a girl of that time, she said, I am also coming. That was they were in a fix. Rama said, what do you mean? You are a very humble lady. And how can you come to the forest? It is full of animals and full of Rakshasas. They may steal you, they may kill you, they may even eat you. That's such a dangerous forest we have now. See, all the weather will be playing a lot of games. It will be sometimes very hot, 14 years it is, and very cold, no shelter. Then Sita said, well. Rama, I loved you. I married you. And on the first day, for the first night, you gave me a promise. Do you remember that? Men, they do not usually remember the promises that they give to their wives, isn't it? Rama sat in silence. Then Sita said, when you embraced me, you told me that you are the first woman in the world to embrace me. And you are resting on my chest. And you will be the last. No other woman in the world will embrace me like this. That day, I took a decision. I am the part and parcel of Rama. I am not different from you. So, I am the half, the better half. I will be with you. Wherever you go, even if you are entering the fire, I am with you. Then Rama said, Sita, it is very, very difficult. And something Sita did at that time was really, all the people who were standing there were taken aback by the way she handled the things. She suddenly took the bow and arrow from Rama's hand. Rama has come with bow and arrow, prepared to go to forest. She suddenly took that bow and arrow from his hand and said, Rama, if you are afraid, you just stand behind me. I will walk in the front and you follow me. Sita with a bow and arrow. Have you ever seen such a picture? But that's the most beautiful picture of Sita. She's a woman. She is not well versed in archery and all that. But Sita, she has never learned the basics of defending herself. But she said, Mumbil nadappan vanathinnu njan mama pinnale venam ezhunnalluvan bhavan. That means, come on, you follow me. If you are afraid, I will walk in the front. See, Vatmiki's creation is absolutely beautiful. He is telling you a fact that there is a hidden energy in a woman. She usually hides it because she doesn't want to. Especially when you have a husband like Rama, you need not come forward. It is considered that a woman's life should be soft. Her body should be soft, her mind should be soft, her behavior should be soft. She is not supposed to even to raise the voice. And her people around him, his father, husband, and all these people, they give so much love and respect. I am talking about the people at that time. And they wanted women to walk in a path woven by velvet and pearls. But here, Sita's another face is revealed. She has the capacity. She takes the bow and stands erect and says, follow me if you are afraid. See, this is an inherent quality of a woman. When it is necessary, the manliness in a woman will come out, which will make men secondary. For example, Rani Lakshmi Bai. When her husband died, Rani Lakshmi Bai took the sword and led the war, and she won many wars till she was killed in a war. So, there it is in a woman, just like there is a force in an atom, isn't it? There is a source of energy in a simple atom. There lies in the mind of a woman a fierceness with which she can fight anyone. Unfortunately, we don't allow, our system even now doesn't allow in the village and all that, especially in the villages. You find this, men are supposed to be the greatest products of God and women are secondary. It is not so. Even in the military, we have very, very tough women. No man can handle such a fighter. And they undergo commando training similar to the training methods of men. And they become very, very, very successful, isn't it? They are really wonderful. There are wonderful police officers who are women. They are great writers. When we talk about M.T. Vasudevan and all these people, we have Madhavi in the same stand. And when we talk about Kumar Nashan, Changambuda and all that, we have Sugadamari in the same stand. It is not that man is the first and woman the second, like that. But unfortunately, our parents do not appreciate that side of her. Suppose she talks out her mind, then that will be treated as something very unholy. That is arrogance. A woman says truth, she is arrogant. Isn't it? When a woman speaks to another woman in your office, that is gossip. And when you murmur something into your colleague, another man's ears, that's politics. So that's how we see it. Our perception is absolutely wrong. Every human being has half manliness and half feminine. Here we see Sita rising up, the mind, that is Sita, isn't it? So, your mind has half a woman inside. She is very delicate, she is very lovely, she is wonderful, of course, more beautiful than any man. But she is quiet, not because she is not brave enough to do it. Women are absolutely brave, and they become braver than men when the situations come. So, through Valmiki's Ramayana, we understand deeply about the human mind. We have half woman, and when a situation comes, this woman will come forward and say, I will walk forward, you please follow me. That's what we see in that. Okay, thank you. We will continue. Please share. It is absolutely necessary that we people should know the symbolic meaning of Ramayana. It is not well known in the world. And please like, please comment, so that it will be a very successful serial. Thank you.